Hi everyone, welcome back to Chemistry Portal. I am Sudhanshu Kumar, and in this lecture we are going to talk about a spin quantum number, right? As we have already discussed the principal quantum number, a azimuthal quantum number, and the magnetic quantum number. And so in this lecture, in this session, we are going to talk about a spin quantum number, right? Okay, and all the links are given in the description box. You can check all the videos related to introduction to organic chemistry, right? Okay, now a spin quantum number. A spin quantum number, it is used to describe an electron only, not the orbital. Right? This word is very important. Not the orbital. It means a spin quantum number, it is used to describe only electrons only, right? Not the orbital. And now the second point is a spin quantum number, it is denoted by S, right? Like L, S is also a non-negative number. Okay, this is very important. Like L, L means what? L means a azimuthal quantum number. Okay, like L is a positive number. Similarly, this S is also a positive number. That is a non-negative number. Okay, and this S value for electron, it is given half. Clear? Right. Again, a spin quantum number, it is denoted by S, and this S value for the electron, it is given by half, right? And this S is non-negative number like L. Okay, clear. Now the third point. Third point, we have here one word, that is a term here, MS, a small m and here s in the subscript. This ms is called a spin magnetic quantum number. Understood? Ms is called a spin magnetic quantum number. See, maybe you will get confused. Sir, here we have S and here we have MS. Both are same thing. No, both are not same thing, right? Many books write as same, but these are not same. You can check the Atkins physical chemistry, right? They have clearly mentioned S and MS are not same. Clear or not? Okay, so don't do this mistake. This MS is called a spin magnetic quantum number, and this S is called a spin quantum number, and this S value is a non-negative number. That is a plus. That is a half given for electron, right? Okay, but this MS, what does MS value will tell? Understood? What does this mean? MS will determine the spin orientation, of electron about its own axis, right? Right now, till now we have studied like electron revolve and do some motion, right or not, around the nucleus, but electron spin also about its own axis, right? And that spinning of electron is happening in which direction? That things who will tell? MS. Okay, so MS determine the spin orientation, right? Orientation means what? Orientation can be clockwise or anti-clockwise. Okay, this is very important, right? So it means what? It means MS value tells us the spin orientation of electron, that is spinning about its own axis, right? And that spinning is happening in the clockwise or it's anti-clockwise. So these things MS will tell. Okay, right, fine. So it means MS value, possible value of MS, it can have two value for the electrons. It can be either plus half or minus half. Understood? Possible value of MS can be plus half or minus half, and generally and often this plus half is often denoted as alpha, or we just give a sign upward direction like this arrow. Okay, understood? And the minus half is often sorry, minus half is often denoted as beta, or we can show by downward sign like this. Okay, inverted arrow like this, right? Okay, so and this plus half is also called clockwise, or or we can say vice versa also, right? So it means this plus half can be clockwise also, plus half can be anti-clockwise also, and same here, minus half can be clockwise also, and minus half can be anti-clockwise also. Okay, it depends on us. Okay, understood? But generally, often it is by the convention we take plus half as clockwise and minus half as anti-clockwise. But this is not fixed. Okay, we can choose this clockwise and anti-clockwise. It's your decision. Okay, understood? But often it is generally plus half is denoted by alpha, or like upward sign arrow, and this minus half is generally denoted as beta, or downward sign inverted arrow, right? Okay, and a spin is the intrinsic property of electron. You know, it's like a inherent property of the electron. It is a built-in property of the electron. Okay, and a spin quantum number has no physical significance. Understood? Understood? A spin quantum number has no physical significance, right? And note, very important note. See, the electrons present in the parallel spin must have the same spin. Okay, this is very, very important. The electrons present in the parallel spin must have the same spin. What does this mean? Suppose we have 3 electrons, and all having a parallel spin, like all having a same direction, all in the upward direction. It means all these 3 electrons can have either plus half, plus half, plus half, or all the 3 electrons it can have minus half, minus half, minus half. Okay, understood? But decision of choosing this one, it can be plus half or minus half, it depends on you. Okay, what you want. Understood? But the main thing is what? All the electrons present in the parallel spin must have the same spin. Either all the electrons having a minus half, either all the electrons are plus half. Okay, understood? Or if you have like a downward direction, if you have all the electrons are parallel, but in the downward direction, still all are parallel, right or not? Either upward, either downward, all 3 electrons here also having a parallel spin, and here also having a parallel spin. It means for this case also, it can be for all the 3 electrons, a spin should be same. Either plus half, plus half, plus half. Either minus half, minus half, minus half. Okay, this is very important, right? Now, and because due to a spin is sorry, and because the electron is spinning around its own axis, and that's why it generates a spin angular momentum, and that magnitude of a spin angular momentum of electron is given by under root of s into s plus 1 h by 2 pi. Understood? This is very, very important. Magnitude of a spin angular momentum of electron equal to under root of s into s plus 1 into h by 2 pi, and this h by 2 pi is outside of the root. Okay, right? And where the s value for the electron is what? Half, right? See here, the s value for the electron, the spin quantum number, how much? half, right? And yes, S is non-negative number, right? But MS is, it can be plus half, it can be minus half, right? And MS value, it tells us a spin orientation, right? It is a clockwise or anti-clockwise. Okay, now, so, and and if you put here the value, that is a plus half, so here uh, you will get here under root of 3 by 4 pi into h, and this value is always a constant value for every electron. Either the electron is present in the s orbital or p orbital or d orbital or f orbital, it doesn't matter, right? Magnitude of a spin angular momentum of electron is always a constant value, that is under root of 3 by 4 pi into h. Okay, it doesn't matter where the electron present in which orbital, either s or p or d or f, and so on. This value will remain same for any electron that is present in any orbital. Okay, so this is all about a spin quantum number, right? And be careful, a spin quantum number, it is used to describe only electrons only, not the orbital, right? And here a spin quantum number, it is denoted by a small s, that is a s, and this s value for electron, it is a half. Okay, and this s is a non-negative number, and we have here one more word, that is the ms, and ms is called a spin magnetic quantum number, and it will determine the spin orientation, either the electron in the clockwise or it's anti-clockwise, right? And now the possible value of the ms is plus half or minus half, right? Plus half and minus half, and this plus half we generally considered as alpha, or we give the sign as a arrow, okay, upward arrow, and this is your minus half, and this is often denoted as beta, or like a downward arrow, okay. And we can also say in the terms of directions also, like this plus half can be clockwise or anti-clockwise, and this minus half can be clockwise or anti-clockwise. Okay, so if you choose plus half as a clockwise, then you have to choose minus half as an anti-clockwise. Understood, no? Okay, and suppose if you are choosing plus half as a anti-clockwise, then automatically you have to choose minus half as a clockwise. Understood, right? So, and vice versa. So don't so no confusion should be there in this ms value, right? And a spin is the built-in property of the electron, and a spin quantum number have no physical significance, right? Okay, so this is all about a spin quantum number. I hope you understood all the concepts, and if you found this video helpful, then please like, share and subscribe our chemistry portal, and you can join our Telegram channel. You can follow us on Instagram, Portal Chemistry, and you can join our Facebook groups and all. Okay, and please subscribe to our channel Chemistry Portal. Thank you everyone. Thanks again.